Who are you? Really, who are you? When we meet people, often they ask us things that mean, who are you? It might sound like, tell me about yourself. And what they really want to know is, who are you? What do you do? What is your life like? I think that's a complicated question. I don't even think people really want to know necessarily the fullness of it, but we need to know the fullness of the answer to that question. In order to fulfill our purposes and walk in them, we have to know first who we are. So, who are you? Often, what will come to mind are things like relationships that we have, or titles we hold, jobs we do. Sometimes it's talents and gifts. Other times we might go to disabilities and issues, challenges that we have. But I think it's even deeper than all of those things. So I want to talk about that today as I share the process of me painting the oil layers of Crowned with Glory. She is coming along nicely. She's not done yet. I have a little more to do, but I'm pleased with where she's going, and I want to share that with you now. As we share the process, I'm also going to continue talking about our identity. And one thing that I decided to do a little differently today, as I was preparing to talk about this, I didn't apply any makeup. I don't wear a lot of makeup, but I do like my concealer under my eyes, and I do like my eyeliner. I like mascara. I like to fill in my brows, especially this one. It's a little bit thinner than the other one. So there are things that I like to do, not thinking about it in a big way. It's just nice to enhance. And I'm an artist in lots of ways. I'm also a makeup artist, so I like to do those things. But today I was like, no, we'll just moisturize and show up as I am, because that's the point of what we're talking about. It's fine to wear makeup, don't get me wrong. It's fine to present ourselves in the very best light at all times. But we have to know who we really are. And I think it's important to show up in the world as we really are, not as we think we should appear to others, or as we think we have to in order to get somebody's approval, whether it's a family member, friends, or strangers. It's really great to just be who you are. Because what happens is the people who are not your people kind of fall away, and you attract your people, the people who get you, the people that you get, and we can help one another to be who we really are. So that's what we're all about on this channel and in life. We're just trying to walk together and be who we really are. So let's talk about that as we share the process of Crowned with Glory. I'll see you in a minute. I began this oil painting session after having created flowy, chiffon-like texture for her gown, and I did that using my favorite marble paste. After that dried, I began painting with oils. So as we watch that, let's get back to the question of who we are and why we are here. As you consider those ideas, what comes to mind? I submit to you that you are not your relationships. You are not the positions or the titles that you hold. You are not the organizations or associations with which you're affiliated. You are not your talents or your disabilities. You are not your strengths or your challenges. You are not your physical appearance. You're not your body type, your shape, or your size. You are not your accomplishments, and you are not your failures. While we may be deeply impacted by relationships with others, our roles within those relationships merely scratch the surface of our actual identity. Our authentic self consists of far more than simply fulfilling various responsibilities listed under titles that we hold. When all those labels and roles are stripped away, who is left? Who are you? I believe that the truth about who we are and the full expression of our identity is found in knowing whose we are. We are not our own. We did not create ourselves, but there is a creator. He is the source of all truth. He knows everything about you, and he wants to be known by you. Above all, you are a treasured individual who is unconditionally loved and fully accepted by the creator of all things. God is very intentional. This is true especially concerning you. No matter what age you are today, you were born at exactly the right time for a specific purpose that is needed among us now. Our gifts, talents, personalities, hopes, and dreams are all tailor-made by God. And each one is useful in our pursuit and fulfillment of our purposes on earth and in eternity. Next time, I plan to show you my 2 latest paintings, Crowned with Glory and Vision of Koi, completed, and we'll continue digging deeper regarding identity and purpose. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care and dare to pursue your purpose. I'll see you soon.